And hello, it's Westy, no1 here again. I'm back on TS, well, Secret World Legends, just to go over a few things and obviously update some of the new patches. I've been away a lot, been trying to get my characters up. Uh, as you can see, I'm now on my main character that you'd have seen in other videos. I deleted my old character. I'm looking at creating a tank build, but I need to work on this. As you can see, I'm only at 318, which close to reforz. Main reason I want to talk to you, I'm jumping up on item power quite a lot. As I say, I've been away a few months, but what we're looking at are these keys here, and these keys, when opened, transform into shipping container keys, uh, between A being C, C being the worst, A being the best. As far as the rewards go, I've only had one A key at the moment. I've done several rotations. B keys a drop here and there. C keys not too. It's C keys aren't the worst thing. They just don't give you the best rewards. And obviously they help you upgrade your gear. What you've got here. As I say, mine is a DPS build. Uh, this is what I use for soloing now at the moment. It's reasonably good against scenarios, obviously. Sanguine Coalescence just for that oh shit moment, or even if I want that extra bit of damage up front for all my blood abilities. And then I've got the Firebolt because my critical chance isn't as high as I'd like it to be. I'll probably switch it over for Molyneux later on. That's enough about that. More to do with the Tokyo. I'm just going to finish this quest and we'll go over, have a look at some keys. Uh, basically, the quest here is mainly for mainly just do side missions. I've done a lot of the missions in Tokyo, nearly all of them. I've before the release of these keys, and that obviously I was doing a lot of rotations. Uh, I believe everybody knows about the rotations in Sun God and Besieged Farmlands. Uh, if you're a patron, you can do them 2 to 3 times, depending on when you're on. But they were really good at the time for getting gear, selling stuff on the market, and making a lot of. Obviously, even just getting your dailies done, as well as that. Obviously, I've got 100 there. I've got some stuff in the auction house. Many of you may noticed as the patch dropped, the mark to Aurum ratio went up staggeringly, uh, which is a bit of a shame because I thought I'd flip some to get some extra Aurum and make a bit of make it a bit better because it used to be at the weekends it was good for selling, and then the weekdays it was good for exchanging it for Aurum. So I was trying to flip some money and I got caught out towards the end. But it worked for me for several days times. So. Obviously, with it, because I am blood as well, I'm also looking at healing. So I've just started some like 3-star healing items. It's going to take a long while before that build comes up, but it will be with the same character because I'm not going to waste my time. Right, let's get rid of these. We'll get this done. We're needing another 4 after this, so that'll be easy. That'll be easy then. And we might as well finish off the main quest and pick up one of the quests. Fucking marbles, man. There must be an easy way to deal with them. I just jump over them. I'm not fussed. Right, there's our last group. Oh no, I need one more after. Do I need the 5 one? Yeah, one more after that. Okay. I'm up to sprint 5. I need to get sprint 6. Just really want to finish it off. It's not like it's the main thing in the world. So yeah, like I said, like I've just done a side quest. All them little side quests will give you the keys there along with your other equipment. I haven't found a great, like a really worthwhile fast rotation. It can take me anywhere between an hour and 45 probably, depending on how stringent I'm doing. So anything you get in this side mission bar here, no investigation missions, basically the ones that look like a box for those that are unaware. Just get me off there. Fuck off. Just leave him there. Don't do that to me. So once we've done this, I'll show you the mechanics of the boxes themselves. It's alright. It's interesting enough. You go to the container. Obviously, I'll show you the how you work out which is which. And you just open until you're out of keys. Just to get the boring shit out of the way, if you do like my channel or you want to see something, or there's a really good game coming out, just drop me a shout, and let's get rid of that. While I'm there, I might as well just pick up that quest. It's one of the ones that I haven't done in a while. Okay, and we're what have I got over there? What is that? Ah, right, that's for the quest. Did I do the crumpled piece? I don't think I've done. Sorry guys, I'm going to do the crumpled piece of paper because it's quite close by and it's a nice easy one for me to do. Plus I can get a lot of rewards for it. So I'm going to get the crumpled instructions done. Then I'll go over there. There's a lot more rotation. I do have a bit better rotation for the bottom, but the bottom's quite easy to go. It's more like I come here, do that, go down, round and up, and then just straight down, and then I'm there. But we're gonna teleport straight there because nobody wants to see me keep going through the same content. But again, you get to see my build a bit and see how I get through these. The mobs are quite easy to deal with. The solo people can be a bit more annoying. They have a few more mechanics with them. But as long as you're aware of what they are, you can easily get around them. Yeah. If you like my channel, like, share, subscribe. I could do... Hell knows I could do with the viewers. So, let's... Yeah, originally I started with Molyneux, and then I realised, because I wasn't critting consistently enough, and that's why I used it. This is because I'm not paying attention. Because I weren't critting consistently enough, the passive wasn't as strong, obviously. So those that haven't seen it know what I mean. Passive from a superconductor, so it can no longer glance, and its critical hits do extra damage, which is good. However, if you're not guaranteed crits as much, you're not getting the extra damage. Whereas the passive for the fire, it stacks up 4 times up to 20%, and that's a guarantee no matter whether it crits or not. And then you've got the crits on top of that. So I've found it keeps my DPS a bit higher. Obviously on these mobs I don't really worry about my DPS. Do you know what I mean? When I get it, as I say, this is much more of a survival build. Just to quickly run around and do shit like this. I haven't perfected my rotations and everything on the jungle thing. On like the bigger bosses. I hit a standard DPS, but I want to push it that much further and get the best out of everything I'm using. And at one point I do want to go through like layers and things like that. But unfortunately I haven't got a group together, so if anybody wants to go through some content or needs some help out, even with lower stuff, I'm not, you know, I don't see anything as below me. Even my Cabal mates, if they're talking about E1s, I was helping out a few out of E1s the other day. It doesn't bother me, you know, gear's still gear, and most of the time, between doing these keys now and just hanging around Tokyo, I don't have a great deal of extra time on my hands, so a quick E1 or E2, you know, is still okay by me. Somebody I know is pushing for E3. It says as soon as you get to E3, let me know and I'll give you a hand with that, even though I'm on the cusp of E4. So let's get this to the diner and then I can go. I'm hoping I get at least one of each. Would be nice. Maybe next time I'll have a load of keys. We'll open them all up and we'll have some A's. But let's see if I can get some. I've only got 12. It's not a lot to hope for some A's, but we'll definitely get loads of C's. A couple of B's. Yeah. Let's see if I can clear some of my inventory as well. Just chuck one of them in there. Fuse them together. Obviously, I've got Superior sitting there as well, so I'll be looking at upgrading them. I like to keep my devastating glyphs. These devastating glyphs on here. Obviously, I've got an intricate one there. I'd like to get another intricate one for that one, mainly because eventually I do hope to use Mjolnir and I want to progress with that. Okay, don't want that. Just chuck them in there. I chuck anything on green. I'm not too fussed with greens. Apart from that.
Critical empowerment results.
Ideally, I would start off, if you're going for DPS, try to start off with your accurate. You want 2 accurates to start off with. When you're getting both purple, getting both maxed, try to have one of them at least of an intricate. Try and get them both maxed out purple, then smash it in. Get yourself a mythic version of intricate, and that should be enough what you need. Like, I'm nearly at 20% glance reduction. It's way more than I need at my level, so you know, you really need to start looking at that critical chance like I'm doing. Obviously, combat power is paramount as well, because hey, you know, you're not going to crit hard if all you've got is crit and no power. But I just need to clear some of this. So what I do with most of these, as you'll see in a second, I just need to clear out some of my inventory. Should have done this before I started. So I'm always upgrading stuff because I never know when I might get a really nice item and I need to level it quick. So having these high level straight from the bat, they come in handy. Many times I've got stuff and then I've needed to combine it straight away. So you keep them in and you keep leveling them, get them to purple, whatever you need, and then they'll just pay off in dividends at some point. I'm not, it's not a guarantee, but what in life is, right? So I will apologise for this. I did not think I had that much bank space on me, and because just another example of the fact that I am live. Mainly because I can't be can't be asked to put my hand in my pocket and get out more money for editing software mainly, which is why none of my stuff is scripted. It's all off the cuff, and I sound like I'm a monotone. Yeah, I'll stick with monotone. Right, so at the moment, 120 is relatively good. To get rid of all this stuff, you get a few bits, and obviously I sell quite a lot throughout the day. A lot of people buy them. I wouldn't recommend it. Don't buy gear to level it up. All you have to do is run around. If you've got the money and you've got nothing else to spend it on, I keep opening up caches. That actually reminds me. Let's see if we get anything good from the cache. I did open up like 10 caches yet the other day. Give me quite a good boost, to be fair, but it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. So obviously Patreon, it's not essential, but look at that. Why? Okay. Well, another mission report coming in. Why is that not? There we go. No, I was hoping for something a bit different. Okay. There we go.
Critical empowerment results.
Get these out of the way as quickly as humanly possible. Unfortunately, I'm now stuck without anything. Right, it's something I don't always recommend, but I'm just gonna chuck a load of stuff in there anyway. So. This isn't something I recommend. I like using the same gear, but we need the space, and I haven't got the time to piss about because I need to get back to what I'm doing. As you may have seen on the map there are 3 like containers or areas when you look at it on the ground, but it just looks like 3 containers. These are the areas where you get your shipping containers. So the B keys open up everything where the B. I don't even know why I put that there. C is everything you see in C, and A. Self-explanatory, right? So, when you come to these shipping containers, still need to get that. Let's go. I still haven't seen a way to get that. I really need to look at that. Right, so you open your shipping container, and then you get a monster. They vary. You get, I think it's 4 types of monsters per crate. I haven't had a lot of luck. I've had one A so far. A couple of Bs, handful here and there. I still don't think I've fought every C monster, every B monster, and obviously you go there. Obviously I got that beneficial. It's not a bad one. I don't mind it. You do an extra 25% damage when every time I hit. Not really huge, but then I can deal 600 damage off the bat straight away. I'm not. I can't say I'm the biggest fan of that. Maybe I'll sell it and it'll go for something, and maybe I'll mess up and sell it. So we'll go through. We'll see a variety of these, and then I'll go to some beach. As you see, my DPS is pretty poor at the moment. It's only because I'm messing about as I'm talking and I'm not paying as much attention as maybe I should. As I say, the bosses that come out are completely random. None of them are too difficult. I think this is the last one. If you can move around in this area, none of them are too difficult. And sometimes you'll even have somebody over there try and help you out for no apparent reason. As far as I'm aware, nobody can help you with this kind of stuff. Have I beat him? I don't think I have. Where are these coming? I see legends all over the place. I'm not the biggest legend collector. That damage was a bit bad, but 2.7 I hit there. Because I've been concentrating more on this and I've upgraded myself quite a high level. I haven't been paying too much attention to my DPS. So I've kind of let it slide. Oh, I haven't touched him before. I had a feeling I was right. These items here now, the blooded shirt, pants, shoes, they sell for next to nothing. Maybe you get lucky, but you'd be lucky to get them for 50. Probably gonna sell them at 25 marks. As far as I'm aware, I don't believe you can sell them at vendors either, so they're pretty worthless. The occasional gadget will sell, but obviously everybody's doing these, so it's not really heavily beneficial to, you know, farm them for that reason. Farm them for yourself. Get all your, as I say, you get a signet distillates. You get everything you need from this. So if you do like your solo content and you're enjoying your solo content, just come up here, get what you need key wise, and just enjoy playing the way you want to play. As I say, I enjoy my solo build. It's kind of fun. I've went through quite a few stages. I might even change my entire makeup once I've got at a certain level. Looks like I've got all the bees now, so I think you've seen nearly all of the bees. looks like I am out of space yet again. Let's get a few of them in there. Upgrade that. While I'm there, I might as well upgrade my accurate glyph. Mainly because as soon as I get that to purple, I'll be getting that to purple, merging them, and I'll have enough glance reduction, and I'll be able to get into some more fierce glyphs. Good news for the guys that have been looking for the where are they? The intricate fierce glyphs. They are coming down in price. I'll definitely be buying them for a guaranteed drop. So that's going to be really cool. I'm going to keep that at blue, and I'm going to keep that at blue, and I'm going to get them really close, and then I'm going to remove them and then upgrade them. For mainly for just that reason. I've had this at level 1 for so long. Look how much. 5,000. Not even one level.
Critical empowerment results.
It's it's really emotional. Let's put it that way. So I believe I only have a few signets. That signet. I don't really use basic attacks, so it doesn't help me that much. Obviously, my blood rights I've pushed up high, but until I get a really good signet, it's kind of dead. So I've just been doing my time and space, getting that maxed out, and I really don't know what else to do after that. So let's get rid of some of these. Pick this up, and I do believe. Did I open my item cache? I cannot remember. Why can I not pick that up? Why is it not letting me? Let's open an item cache. Let's get something good. Come on. And the same old crap. Okay, right, so that's the kind of stuff I want for my signets. I'll always put like the big mama jammers in them. So there we go. Get some levels. 320. 5 more to go. Right. Still not picking up. Really not liking that. I'm guessing. Do you reckon it's because it's got one of them shoe things in? No. What? Why can't I pick that up? That is frustrating. Who's that? Is that somebody I know? Oh, I got a good loot out of that one. Oh, I can pick it up now. Okay, so I'm not sure what that was, but I think I'm out of keys. No. So what do I get there? Ah, they don't go for that much. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Again, I'd just like to repeat, if there are any upcoming games that you are interested in or you'd like to see me get, I'll have a look at them and get back to you. But please, you know, if you like the content, if you think there's any way I can improve other than being a monotonous voice and spending loads of money on editing videos, do feel free to write something in the comments, get back to me, and yeah, catch you later, guys.